again, YouTubers. So it is that time for me to sit down and do favorites. My favorites have been mixed up a little bit, changed up, I guess, better than mixed up. I have gone back to using some things that I have not used in a long while. I have two new things that I can't even remember if you've seen in the haul video. One of them, actually, you have, definitely. The other, I think you haven't yet. And honestly, I've been doing this look, which is so minimalist, every single day, and I'm pretty much obsessed with it. I love it. If you guys want to see a video of this, like maybe a get ready with me, let me know. I'm going to start with the first thing that I have gone back to loving, which is the Amazing Concealer Illuminate in the color Medium Beige. So the Illuminate one has a little bit of a pink undertone, a little bit of a reflective undertone. I actually put it on under my eyes before I put any foundation, CC cream, BB cream, powder, anything on. And I'm just obsessed with it. It is so, so good. It just gives you the right amount of brightness under the eyes and kind of gets rid of those dark circles without being heavy or cakey or anything like that. Next thing I have been loving, obsessed with is the Clinique BB Cream, Acne Solutions BB Cream in light medium, broad spectrum SPF 40. This thing, guys, is game changing. It's what I have on today. I don't have acne, but this is probably the best BB cream or CC cream I've used. All the other ones, like the IT Cosmetics, Peter Thomas Roth, all those type of ones, always look a little bit heavy on me. This is so thin, but such amazing coverage. It is just amazing. Like, I grab for it almost every single day. Even when I'm going out at night, I have grabbed for that over other foundations, which is crazy. The next, this is a foundation. I've been loving this. It is the Amore Pacific, or Amore Pacific, and it is called the Age Correcting Foundation Cushion. I have it in the color 102. This stuff is great, guys. The coverage on this is really nice. It's a thin product. It's not that color, obviously. It's the sponge is actually that color. Kind of like, see, I haven't used this, but I used both of these products 100% with a makeup sponge, which I'll talk about in a minute. And you guys are probably sick of hearing about the one I love, but I love it so much I talk about it all the time. This is a really, really great foundation. Nice coverage, doesn't feel heavy, looks beautiful on your skin. It is just flawless. It is a pricey foundation though, FYI. Next thing that has been a total game changer in my makeup and how I've been doing it is this bad boy. And I've had this for a while, and I went and looked, and Sephora doesn't carry it anymore, but I think it was Macy's and Lord & Taylor still carries it, and is the Laura Mercier Cream Contour Palette. Okay? There are other cream contour palettes. I'll try and link some others below. But what I have been doing with this one is I have been using contour number 1, which is this larger one here. I take my finger and I dab it where I would contour my face, up around my hairline, on the tip of my nose, and my jawline, okay? And I go in, I guess I'm gonna talk about this since I talked about it with those. This is my Beauty Junkies makeup sponge. I'm not even kidding. If you did not like a beauty blender or you didn't like the Real Techniques, give these a try. These are so different, but so similar to both of those. Blow them out of the water. They're so inexpensive. I think for one, it's like $5 or $6 on Amazon. And for a set of them, I think of like 3 or 4 sponges, I think it's like $12. So worth it. These are just amazing. But I go through and pat that all in, okay? And that's all I have on for a contour. Then I have been using the darker one, which is, well, no, Contour Medium number 2. I have been using on my eyelids. That's all I have on my eyelids. I just take my finger and I rub it in. Then I have been using highlight number 2, the brownish one, on my cheeks. That's all I have on as my highlight and my blush, nothing else. Then I use highlight number 1, which is this one here, put it on my brow bone and on my Cupid's bow. And I'm pretty much obsessed with this thing. And I really hope they're not discontinuing it, because this I can grab and go and do this whole look, almost the entire look with the exception of my foundation, is that and my under eyes. If you can't get a hold of that, I also do it another way. The Smashbox Studio Skin Shaping Foundation Stick has a foundation I haven't been using that side, but it also has a contour. There's tons of different things like this, but I use this one, draw it on in those same spots, and use the Beauty Junkie sponge to blend those areas out. And when I use highlighter, you could just get one of these. It's by Lancome. It's the Click and Glow. My favorite one, if I could only choose one, is number 2, which is the rose ones. It's Dior Rose. Love this. I use it the same way I did with the bronze one. You could use it on your brow bone, your Cupid's bow, but I also, because I have this one, use number 1, which is Dior, and you can see the difference in the 2 colors here. So I use that one on my brow bone and my Cupid's bow, but I am obsessed with this whole like cream, lighter products for the most part, on my face. I just love the look of what I've been getting. That being said, when I'm talking about lighter products, this is a heavier product, but I use this to set my T-zone because my forehead and my nose are the areas that get oily no matter what. And I went back to using, I haven't used this in forever, MAC Studio Fix. I am in the color NW25. I haven't used these in forever. Whoops, there went the sponge. This is the color I use. I use it just to set in my, like on my forehead from like here down and then down through my nose. It just helps keep the oil at bay all day long, and I love it. So I told you guys about my Beauty Junkie sponge. I use this every single day, and I use it for my foundation or BB cream. I use it on the contour, the highlight, the blush area I use. I actually use it on my eyes to kind of blend it out. I use it under my eyes for concealer. I love this thing and I'm obsessed with it. The downside with those things, and I always had an issue with this, was cleaning them. I hate cleaning them. But when you are using one of those, you need to clean it every day after you use it, without exception. And that's hard to do. And it's hard to remember to do. But I found something that makes it easier for me. And I use this every single day. This is the second one I have gone through. It is by Beauty Blender. It's Blender Cleanser Solid Pro, 5.3 ounces. So this is a big mamma jamma compared to those little ones. I mean, mine's probably got water in it right now because I just washed that, but it is huge. And all I do is I wet the Beauty Blender sponge, makeup sponge, whatever you want to call it, rub it around this and like squeeze it out under the water until the water runs clear. This thing, I would never go without this again if I am using beauty sponges. Absolutely love it. Next thing I'm going to be talking about, I have on Instagram had so many questions about my hair and how I've been doing it lately with like more of these straight lines and just like a little bit of a bend to it. And these things have been my favorite things to make that work. The first thing, I've talked about this continuously since I have purchased it, and it is the T3. I bought the Whirl Trio. You can buy this as a single. The best thing about these T3s is you simply unlock it, still a little bit more, unlock it, pull it out, and you can put a different size in. These curling ones, guys, I've had so many curling ones, and I've always been like, they're all the same, right? Oh, this works great. I get one, I love it. I'm not kidding when I say I've gotten rid of all my others now, even my curling irons, and replaced it with the curling iron pieces that fit this. It is an investment, but it is so well worth it. I use it on a heat setting too, so my hair is not getting fried. I love, 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 love that thing. I can't say enough good things about it. So worth the investment, guys. I'm not even kidding you. Do you guys want to see a hair tutorial about how I've been doing this? Maybe I could do that one day soon. That'd be a good idea. Next thing I'm going to tell you guys about is this brush, and it's called the Double C. And I'll have to find a link for you guys. It was originally sent to me. You guys haven't even seen this in a haul video. But do you see how it's kind of like a C? And it has, they're basically calling it a double C because it's a C that way and then this way. I can't even explain why this is different. It is, and I just brush these out. I use it to brush my curls out, but I use it to brush my hair. And actually, you know what? My favorite thing about it, actually, come to think of it, is when I blow dry my hair, because something about the way this, it gives me lift at the roots while I'm blow drying, okay? Because of the way this bends, it kind of lifts for some reason. And then also, something about how this is ventilated with these, it dries my hair so much faster. But it also is made to be a detangler. So I can use it on wet hair, I can use it on dry hair, and I've got a ton of hairs in there right now. I need to clean this out. That's the only thing I will say is a little bit hard is cleaning it out. Is typically I just kind of go like this and take a comb to it, but with the shape of it, it's been harder to clean. But it has made my hair so healthy and so shiny feeling. I really have been quite impressed with it. It goes through so smoothly, so nicely. I am obsessed with this brush. It's a great brush. I'll see if I can find a link for you guys below. Last thing I want to talk about as far as favorites is how, after I've been done styling it, how I have been keeping this curl for multiple days, speak correctly, right? is I've been using two products together. And both of these are by Monat, which is what I tend to use. And it is the Restyle Instant Sculpting Taffy and the Rejuvenate Oil. So I take a little amount of the taffy. Now the taffy isn't like a molding mud or anything like that. Like it's lightweight, like you can see it dripping off. It's not super thin, but it's not thick either. I take about the amount you saw there on my finger, and I take a drop or 2 drops of the Rejuvenate Oil. I put them together, and then I start at the ends, and then I kind of go like this, one side of my head, and then I do the same thing on the other. And then I take whatever's left, and I go in at the roots. I mean, that's kind of a lot of volume right now, but I don't like that much volume, but that's the basis of it. And so I do the same thing, and I would do the same thing on this side, but it really helps those curls just stay and last continually after I've done them. The last thing I do want to talk about, I forgot about this, it was setting off to the side. This is by Osmotics, and it's the color Vertical Healthy Lips Line Smoothing Color. I have been obsessed with this, guys. I've been wearing it actually most days on its own with this whole makeup look that I've been doing. Today I have on lip liner and lipstick because I was doing a video, but I've been wearing it on its own almost every day. It is so nice, so lightweight, not sticky, not tacky, has a slight minty scent to it, but the shine is gorgeous, the color is gorgeous. Here, I'll swatch it on my hand for you guys too. It is just so pretty, so nice, just absolutely gorgeous just to put on the lips, and that's all you need. I hope you guys enjoyed this. What else I'm wearing? The only other thing that I didn't tell you about that I'm wearing is Urban Decay Naked Concealer under my eyes, set with Laura Mercier Translucent Powder, my Maybelline Brow Define and Fill Duo on my brows, and MAC Whirl Lip Liner and Lancome 277 lipstick, and then the gloss. But everything else I told you about today, and that was it. So I told you about my hair. This top, I love these guys. These are those Gibson shirts that I wear so many of them. You can wear them like off the shoulder. You can wear them both off the shoulder. You can wear them as just like a cowl neck like I am today because it's chilly out. So I'm obsessed with these shirts, and I love this color. This color is like my all-time favorite color. All-time favorite color, period. Hands down, all time. And I have more like of things that color back there because I love it so much. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any other questions, and thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.